Hello sports fans, another video here. We're working on a pickup again this time. What we're doing here is going to replace the oil sending unit in this 2000 Chevrolet. This is a 4.8 but the process is pretty much the same for the 5.3, 6.0, stuff like that. So this is a bear. Once again, it's one of those things, why the hell did they put the oil sending unit at where it's hardest to get to? See, it's at the back of the block. Let's see if I don't have nothing to point to. You can see it right there. It's that little, it's the one there. Yeah, I know you couldn't see it. Let's see if I can get down in there. I just took the gas valve off. I mean gas line off. Well, now I'm not seeing it with this. And it's, oh shit, where'd it go? Yeah, I can see it right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. Anyway, it's a bear to get to. I'm an original owner of this pickup. Got 356,000 miles on it. The first one went out in 2015. The first one was 15 years old. I took the manifold off the end and it was really easy, but it takes a while to take all this crap off and get to it. So when that one went out like a year and a half later, I put it, this time I went through this way. And what it's done is leaking oil. And then got the oil pressure is going up and down, and that's the sensor, bad sensor. But anyway, about a year and a half later, doing it again. I wish I had something to point to that, but you'll see it has a white clip on it, and it clips off kind of like these here. It has this clip you've got to lift up. I took this loose. This is your gas line. It's high pressure. I took it off, so get it out of my way. Now I ain't gonna be able to show you, hold this, show you, get this out of the way. This goes here. Probably didn't have to take it off, but I got big hands. I'm trying to get every damn thing out of my way that I can. So make sure you put everything back. Now I went down to Napa, got me this little handy dandy set of this works for like coolant lines, gas lines, stuff like that. Now this is a high pressure line coming in, so when you take it off, gas will probably spew out. So make sure you do it on a cool engine. Last thing you want to do is burn your truck pickup down. So anyway, our next step, you go down, get the unit. You also need, I'm doing this with a 3/8. Get out of the sun so you can see what I'm doing. This is a 3/8 drive, 1 1/16 socket. It's designed to take that sending unit out. It's a little thinner, it's a little easier to get on there. You can try a 1 1/16 socket, deep well socket if you have one, or a 27mm socket. Either one. I like these. They are 3/8 drive instead of 1/2 inch, and it's just a little easier to get back there. So anyway, I'm going to get my socket together. If I can find it. There it is. You'll need extension. I'm going to start off with a, I think this is a 6-inch. Yeah, I hope you didn't hear that, but just ate a piece of pizza before I started. So anyway, with the 3/8 in this, it should go directly on top, come up. Now I have also done it with a universal joint on here. I don't know where they're at. Well, I do. They're in my toolbox that's in storage, all the way at the front of the storage, and I'm not climbing over all that stuff to get to it. So anyway, I'm going to take that out, show it to you. Come back, I'll show it to you when I get it out, because like I said, this is a bear. You know, if you're a skinny guy, you can get up right in here in the front, bend over and reach down in there probably pretty easy. Us big guys with big old ham-hock hands, it takes a little bit. And really, taking this intake off was a lot easier to get to that, but it just took me forever to get all this unhooked and hooked back. So this is probably a 30-45 minute job this way, so I choose this way. Also, the first time I didn't wear gloves, didn't wear a glove on my right hand that's going back in there, and I had to look like I had been in a knife fight but didn't have a knife by the time I got done. So anyway, I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to get my socket and ratchet and all that on it. You got to pull that clip off, the electronic clip, and then get the socket on, and I'll come right back and show it to you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, got this old one out. Couldn't really tell why it was leaking, but anyway, I got it out. This is a new one. This last one I put in is ACDelco, typically a good brand, and I don't know why it went out so soon. I say soon, a year and a half, something like that. So a year and a half, maybe, yeah, maybe a little, almost 2 years. Still too quick for my. This one is BWD. Now normally I'm a Napa person, I have to be honest. I've always had best luck for it. Used to drive their trucks for them. Great company to work for, great company to get parts off. But this one, I went down, I happened to be by O'Reilly's, and I thought, look, I'll give them a try. Don't drop it in the dirt. So I got this. This is a BWD, 51 bucks, lifetime warranty. Make sure you keep everything with it. So also, when you finally get this back in, hand tighten it. Do not put it in the socket and stick it down there and try to get it started, because if you cross thread it, I mean, this is one of those things you do not want to screw up. Once you get it on, it's sitting there like that, and see this little, see this tab right here. You're gonna have to know where that goes, because your clip for your sensor wire is going to snap over that. There's only one way it will go on, and you got to know which way that's facing, so you can orient your clip right. So let me get this on there, and like I said, it's a booger to get on. This time it went a little easier because I was able to move those lines and wires and stuff. Last time I didn't have that nifty line set from Napa, and I couldn't get that line out last time. So this time's a little easier. Like I said, if you're a little skinny guy and you can fit up on the engine, reach your hand down in there, you're all better off. But this, like I said, this I believe it's a 5 or 6 inch 3/8 extension with that socket worked great. So anyway, let me get this back on. We'll come back and look at it when I get it done. Okay, folks, we got her back in. Now we're going back together again. This little clip here on top here, I took it off so I can get out of there. This is, like I said, this is similar to the clip that's on top of your oil sending unit. So that's why you need to know where that tab is. It's not always the same place. The one I took off, it's facing towards me. The one I just put on is facing away from me. So it's important you know that. And also, you don't want to over tighten that. There, back. You don't want to over tighten the oil sending unit. I think the book says, or I read someplace, 15 foot-pounds, and I'm not getting a torque wrench in there. Just ain't happening. Here's my gas line. I'm gonna go back on. Hear it click. Make sure it's still on there good. And we're that's it. We just need to start up. Now, if you did get this blue, this kit from Napa, the one that goes on this gas line right here to release it is the blue one. I first started trying the red one, and it just wasn't happening. The blue one is one that actually, released it. Another thing you can do to help you when you're getting this all out of the way is to take your vacuum line off, but I didn't do that. As you can see, it wasn't really major in the way, so everything's clipped on. Let me go get some. Oh, that's the other thing. If you're back here and you drop your socket, your ratchet on top of the transmission, you just probably added 30 minutes or more to your job. unless you have a magnet. Now, if you drop the sensor, it's aluminum. You've added a long time to that, so fishing it off. Don't ask me how I know. Now, here's another thing. When I had it back in there and coming out, my ratchet handle was hitting everything. So I went and there it is. I used another, like I think it's a 2 or 2.5 on top of that. I had the room up here, barely had the room up here to get both of them, and it came off, it tightened up real easy. So just remember, don't over tighten it. And let's go and let's see if I got the keys in here. It's a sunny day, late October. See if you can see, there you go. Showing, reading a little low, but maybe it's low in oil too. So because all of it's been draining out, so it's all over the yard, every driveway I pull into. So anyway, it looks like we're working. So I'll get some more oil in it, and there you go. That's how you change a oil sending unit on a 4.8 Chevy. Like I said, the year range is about 1999 to 2006 or 2007. I think 2007 they changed. So anyway, hey, good luck to y'all. That's a boy, I hate that job. One of the worst I hate. So anyway, hey, Donald, bluecollardiy.com. I'm out of here. Don't forget to like and subscribe down there someplace. Click that little bell. Hey, we'll catch you on the next video.